Hello and welcome to another episode of Blake's Take, where I unpack customer experience in 3 minutes or less. Today I want to talk to you about why the customer is not always right, but your response has to be right, that is. Recently, I saw an article floating around that featured a review in TripAdvisor, and the review was of a restaurant in the UK called York. And the customer was so livid because she was charged for something she felt she should not have been charged for. And basically, in short, she went in, she had a cup of hot water with lemon, and she left. And she was charged £2 for that cup of hot water with lemon. And she was, as I mentioned, very angry. So she went to TripAdvisor and wrote a scathing review of the restaurant. Well, she was surprised to see a response from the manager, who did not apologize, but actually sent a about 1,000 word response detailing all of the costs that he has to bear that include taxes to the government, the salary. He detailed every step that waiter took, from cleaning the table, putting a fresh white cloth on the table, finding the teacup, going through the steps of boiling the water, cutting up the lemons, serving the woman, and then having to basically unpack everything there. So take the teacup back, wash it, get a new white cloth for the table. And it's actually quite an intensive process. Even the few minutes that this waiter spent waiting on this woman was time and a little labor intensive, even though she felt like, hey, it was just a cup of hot water. You should have given me this for free. In actuality, these restaurants carry huge costs just for wait staff, and now a lot of them choose to provide a living wage to their wait staff, where they don't depend on tips, but they pay them a salary that they can live on and provide health care even in some cases. And, I actually agree with the manager in this situation. He was very tactful in his response. He was not angry, but he did explain himself as to why they did charge her £2 for her hot lemon water. And in this society, maybe it's just millennials thinking we can just have everything all the time and it should be free. But in reality, we know that people are operating a business. We live in a capitalist society, and you can't just go into a place and expect to ask for something and they just should give it to you because, it should be free. Why not? It's hot water. So in sum, the customer is not always right, but your response has to be tactful, because you have to be able to stand up behind what you say, and you don't want to anger that customer even though they are wrong. So please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and that is all for today for Blake's Take. Thank you.